back, everybody. So today we're going to have the next tasting of my Sorachi Ace Vienna SMaSH beer. SMaSH beer, single malt, single hop. If you have not, I would go back and watch some of the old ones just so you can see how this beer has progressed. Now, I do not watch the older ones before I do the new ones. So it's kind of, I go into this a clear mind. This is a small gallon batch, 1.25 gallons going into the carboy. 2 pounds, 4 ounces of Vienna malt for the boil, 1 hour boil. 0.25 ounces at 30 minutes, 0.25 ounces at 5. Dry hop 3 days into fermentation. Another 0.25 ounces of Sorachi Ace. Sorachi Ace I used 13.6%. This was bottled on 10/27, 6.89%. Now, if you are new to the channel, I just did a version of this with just 2-row. So I would go back and watch that because I could refer back to that one when I'm talking about this one, but I will do a side-by-side of both just to see what we get. Usually in Vienna malt, I do get a little bit more toasted bread, even though Beersmith is saying it's 3 SRM instead of like a 2.2 SRM. But I think everybody's palate's going to be different, so you might like Vienna malt more than I do. So let's go ahead and get this open and get it into a glass. Okay, Hess, good smoke. This one doesn't seem to be as active as the 2-row version. I don't think it's gonna be. It's amazing how some of these, and I still don't understand, and this one should have more sugar. We did see the 2-row version come in at over 8.5%. This is a little over 6.5%. And so this should have more sugar, but the other one was carbed more. The only difference is the malts. At this point, I did use the same amount of carbonation tablets in both, so maybe there's more yeast in the other one. But yeah, no head whatsoever. Color. This has a little dirty yellow to it, not as bright yellow as the 2-row version. Very clear. A couple bubbles coming up. If anything, I would say it's under carb. We do have a chill haze to it. Let's go ahead and smell. This one smells more like honey water grapefruit, like almost like you used like a Centennial hop. Like some bitterness in there, like picking up some bitterness, but yeah, more honey water grapefruit. Let's go ahead and taste. Yeah, more breadiness. Yeah, it's like a little toasted bread, more grapefruit than anything. Some bitterness in the back. It goes down, and that grapefruit is left over. That is very weird. I'll have to go back and watch. Yeah, because like that bitterness in the back is almost acting like a rind, like a grapefruit rind to get that bitterness in there. I could see some citrus, like lemon citrus, the same quality that was in the 2-row. And I don't know if it's the malt that's doing it, if it's the Vienna. Undercarbed, needs a little bit more carbonation in there, but yeah, a little bit more toasted bread, grapefruit going to the back. You do get that bitterness like a grapefruit rind, aftertaste is more of like a lemon citrus than anything. I don't get dill out of it at all. I was thinking that it would have a little bit more sugar. I guess it does come across a little sugary, but I don't know if it's because of that like honey water that I'm picking up from it being old. I mean, we're 7 months old, so that could be, but it's like that grapefruit rind bitterness covers it up. I get it more up front in the taste, that the sweetness. Yeah, I'm not sure if the Vienna did it, um, or what's going on with this beer. I probably won't do a side by side of this and the two row because there's no way this one would win. Where that two row version felt and tasted like summer because of that lemon quality. That's not in this, and it's like this one has really turned. Um, I'm not sure why we're getting the grapefruit rind bitterness in there because we didn't. It was bottled on the same day the two row was, so I'm not sure if it's the Vienna that's doing it or something else. But yeah, this isn't one that I would make again or drink again. If I mean, the two row version is a lot better. Now, if you only made the Vienna version, would I make it again? No. Um, I almost want to say like something's wrong with it because we're getting that grapefruit and not the dill like I've gotten every other beer. But it could be an age thing. Maybe Sorachi Ace turns, and because it used Vienna, it turned quicker. Maybe something in Vienna it doesn't play well with as it ages. But again, you'd have to go back and watch some of the earlier ones to see if the taste was still the same. But yeah, not one that I would make. So if you enjoyed this video, check some more homebrew videos out over here. And until next time, happy brewing.